guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 34 of the World Tour at Shanghai Shenxin, and you have not missed anything. We're coming straight back because today is Shandong in the league, a top of the table clash, and Al-Gharafa, the second leg of our first knockout round in the Champions League. We hang on to a 1-0 win we got at home. No away goals conceded, which is good. If we score it first or even at any point in this game, we should be favourites to go through. Let's have a quick look at the league table just for a refresher, and we will see that, as I said, joint top with Shandong. Our reserves will let us down a little bit apparently because currently we are second. I think this recent run of fixtures this month where we've been playing sort of midweek as well has cost our reserves a few results. But a win here, and we obviously go joint. We don't no longer joint top. We're just outright top. A draw even. We'll take it, won't we? Because we've got bigger fish to fry right now. We need to get through in the Champions League. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out. Now, we're expecting them to play 3 strikers. So we're going to try and counter that and hope that that's what they actually go with. So it's Jinan in goal. It's Wellington, Yuri Ruse, and Rabao as a back 3. Federico down the right. Peng down the left. Feng, Zhenhong, and Li Shen in midfield with Qiao Yan and Vinicius up top. They haven't gone with 3 up top. They've tricked us. But this might work out okay anyway. We can always make subs anyway. We have Erpegen on the bench. We can put him up in the number 10 role. You can see by the team selection, I am still favouring a little bit the Champions League. No Human for this one. But as I said, if we can just get a draw here, even if we... Now, let's concentrate here. What should we say to these guys? I don't like revenge. Go out there so we can do to keep our run going. That I don't hate. Yes, still sort of favouring the Champions League. Because at this point, even if we were to lose this, there's a long way in the league season to go. We should be able to recover it. Obviously, if we get knocked out of the Champions League, there is no recovering that. So, it's maybe a small risk to play Vinicius in this one. But we still need to win this game. We'll put out a decent team. We can't go full reserves. Shandong are a very, very good team. But yeah, I think someone like Human, we might be able to get away without him. Because especially if we're going to play the formation we're playing where we don't actually have a number 10 necessarily. And Li Shan should be able to do the job for us. I'm hoping anyway. Push him a little bit more forward. And then Shen Hong, who of course scored that late winner for us. That's a good tackle, isn't it? By the striker tracking back. Yeah, I mean, we're rewarding him basically with a start in this one because I don't think, again, he's going to play in the Champions League. He goes Federico on a bit of a run, gets the ball in, back post for Peng. Can Peng ping one? He can, it's back for Federico! He heads it in! I love it when wingback crosses to wingback to score. It's my favourite thing in Football Manager. And there we have it. 1-0. Excellent stuff. We're at home as well, of course, so in that sense, it's important to make sure we don't lose the game. But cross, and that, what a header from Federico. The goalkeeper did not stand a chance. Actually, that goal reminds me, there will be a Goals of the Month after this, in this episode as well. So make sure you stick around for that. It's been a long month, there's been a lot of goals. And finally we get to have a look back at some of the best of them. Let's do a demand more here, let's not rest on our laurels. Possession, we've been outpossessed, but you can see in terms of chances created, we had the better of that. They're looking nervous. Nicola Morrow, I've signed him for Everton. He's quite a good youngster, although we're a little bit further on in the game here. Maybe hasn't developed how I would have hoped. There it is at half time. Now, it's very much a case of don't get complacent here, isn't it? We've been okay, but those match ratings aren't the best. I'm going to say I'm not happy. It's harsh. That is harsh. It's a harsh team talk, and hopefully I'm not going to pay the price for being overly harsh. But they seem to have reacted. And hopefully we'll kick on now. If we can get a second goal, certainly from what they've shown in that first half, then there's not too much chance of them scoring 3, I wouldn't have thought, to come back and beat us. But 1-0, it's just that lead, isn't it? Just one mistake, one wonder strike, anything that can cost you. In terms of changes, excuse me, we have Lin Yi we could bring on. He's a good deep line playmaker. Zhenhong isn't having the best game of his career. So there might be some logic in that. 70th minute, we're at the wrong end of the field here. We need to get it downfield. Here's Federico with space to run into. Lots of space to run into. Cross-field ball. It's going to find his way to Peng. Can Peng pick out a cross? He's not the best crosser in the world. He dinks it out for Vinicius. Takes it down with touch. Vinicius! Oh! Inside of the post. And does the highlight end there? It does. Okay. Alright, let's freshen things up in midfield. I don't like Fang being on a booking, actually. I wonder if... Can Zhen Hong go back and play as the anchor man? Not really. Not really. Okay. What about Le Sheng? Can he go back and play as the anchor man? More so. Okay. Let's do that. And let's just drop him to a deep-lying playmaker on support. There we go. Gets a booking off the field as well, which is always nice. Highlight starts almost immediately. We haven't actually made the sub yet. So this is a little bit worrying. Come on, boys. Let's not do this to me. Morrow's on the ball. Gets one out wide. Early cross in. Oh, it's a tap in. Cancel the sub. Give it a show some passion when we can. The reason I've cancelled that is because I'm thinking, do we need to get a more attacking player on now? Very slow to react there, Wellington and Pang. Between them, one of them probably should have done a lot better there. 10 minutes to go. Like I did say I'd take a draw, didn't I? Vinicius isn't having a great game. Let's maybe save his legs for the Champions League if we can. Anything else we want to do here? Do we want to bring Erpagen on maybe? He can play from deeper. Come on, boys. Let's get creative. We've got a couple of minutes to go here. A draw isn't terrible. Well, we don't deserve to lose this game. Look at that. I've had 2 shots on target the entire game. And they're going to get a point from it. Oh, that's undeserved. Let me know what you think in the comments, but that chance up here for Vinicius where their match ratings would suggest that they've had the better of that game, and they haven't. They just haven't. 19 shots to 4, 7 on target to 2. I'm going to say unlucky, even though, yeah, I probably should have said I'm unhappy. And there we go. But I did say before the game I would take a draw, and we're still joint top. We can now focus on the Champions League with a full-strength team, and we live to fight another day on the league front, don't we, guys? Wait, right there. It's Champions League time. I'm Chaz Hogan outside Shanghai International Airport, where Shenzhen are about to depart for Doha, ready for their Champions League fixture. Now, midfielder Humam Tariq is going to miss the match with a pulled groin, having tripped off the travelator inside the airport. After he stopped laughing, I was able to get a word with manager Aussie Villain. Did you see it, Chaz? Oh, mate, you missed out. Look, seriously, Humam is a very talented player. He's the heartbeat of the team, creative influence, and we are really going to miss him in Doha, of that I'm sure. But, overall, I think it was probably worth it. It was really good. Anyway, get well soon, Humam. Alright guys, welcome back. Now, as you've just heard, we have lost Humam for this game. That's unfortunate, but, these things happen, I guess. It was very funny. But you can see we are favourites for this game nonetheless. We are in excellent form. They are not. Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out. Now, without Humam, it does kind of put a bit of a spanner in the works, but this is how we're going to try and overcome that. Zhang Peng in goal. It's Wellington, Yuri Ruse, and Rabao as a back four. Cuevas, it'll be his last game for the club. He was a really good signing for us, but this is it for him. He goes down the right, Chen Min down the left, Feng, Le Shen, and Zhen Hong in midfield, with Yiquin and Vinicius up top. So you can see the way they're lining up, much more attacking this time out, aren't they? They are going for it, which hopefully will leave some space for us to attack into. I think we've just got to say, is there no pressure? Alright, then we'll just say, keep the run going, boys. Keep it going. That's not what I wanted to say to the defence. Hopefully that won't come back and bite us. Alright, let's get out there. And here we go. Is this going to be our last game in the Champions League, or will we manage? If we get a goal, then we've got to be favourites, don't we? Making them score 3. We're a good defensive team as well, so that, touch wood, hopefully that will continue. Here's a chance. I got it used to us playing in blue. Chen Min knocks in the corner. I thought it was just going to bounce around, but it was cleared away. We should get to that. We do with Le Sheng. Nice ball forward, an excellent ball forward for Cuevas. What can he do in his final game? Quicks it over to Chen Min. Chen Min! Chen Min! Oh, if he squared it, still there for Cuevas. Can he square it back for Le Shen? It's penalty. Got to be a penalty, referee. Oh, that was a really good opportunity there, and we kind of muffed it. Chen Min had to square that back across goal, and we had a tap in. And there is... Oh, is that a penalty? No, that looked like a penalty as well. But at least the ref's consistent. Let's calm down, please, boys. Come on. I'll tell them to get creative there. We haven't had the best start here. Goal kick for them. If we can win this ball, please, boys. That'll be helpful. We can. Wellington's there. Back to Yuri Ruse. Look at Chen Min. So much space down the wings. What's Rabal going to do? She's going to stand there and look at it for a bit. Out to Cuevas. We do have a lot of space out wide, don't we? Cuevas just doesn't have the pace anymore, does he? Good ball in there for Chen Min! No! What a save from their keeper! Oh, that was a stunning save. We have the throw. The highlight is basically continuing here. Vinicius. Oh, was that a penalty? That is not a penalty. There's like a... Oh, we're going to look at that at VAR. Do we have VAR? Decent chance there from Yuquin as well to head the ball in. Goalkeeper's gone long. Very long. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, Zhang Pang. Of course, this will be his last game in the Champions League, so I'm assuming we can register players or re-register the squad after this. So we'll have Jay Nan come in as first choice for him. Oof, Lafeng hacks that clear, and we go again. It's another corner. Chen Min knocks it in. Back post. Yaquin! Oh! I think that was side netting. This is a way to open a game to what I'd like. Come on, boys. Get creative. A lot of pressure fell on the defence from that. Talking more to the midfield and strikers, boys. Don't worry about that. Oh, what to do from defending a corner here. Get that away, please, boys. Away! Oh, it's cleared. It's cleared for Yaquin to get to. Can he turn and go? He can. He can. We've got men getting forward. This is an excellent chance of a goal. Look at this. We've got men getting forward. Can he pick across? He can. Lashan! Oh! Is it going to be one of those days? Come on, boys. Let's demand more. Oh, they're just feeling pressure. Everything I say to them right now is putting pressure on them. Oh, how are we not leading this game? We hit the post 2 or 3 times now. I can't remember. Zhen Hong is not having a good game, making a lot of mistakes. Only playing a 6.3. Oh, this game should be out of sight for them. I'm going to say I'm not happy with that. We'll just say it calmly. But I'm not happy with that. We should, as I said, we should have put this game to bed. Let's get back out there. I don't see a need to make any changes just based on that. I mean, based on that, it's just a matter of time until we score. And then once we do that, then that's a poor pass. Then you think it's game over. Can we get that away? Rabal's there, got that covered. It's a kickoff highlight, so it's probably not going to lead to anything. Or is it going to continue here? Here goes Cuevas. Can we... A little bit of quality. A little bit of quality now is what we need. Chen Min, can he square it into the box? He can. It's Yaquin! Oh, it's off the post again. It's still there. What a save! Cuevas off the post again. Oh, I've run out of oxygen. Vinicius has done it. That should be the tie. That highlight just kept going and going and going, and I didn't have anything left to give. What a goal. What excitement. Look at this. We've hit the post. What? Oh, that was a save from the keeper. How's he saved that? That's a worldie off the post. And finally, Vinicius, at the 15th time of asking, puts that ball in the back of the net. What a start to the second half. And that should be us through now. They would need to score 3 times. Let's show some passion. And let's get going, boys. That is just too much. I literally ran out of air. I had nothing left to talk with. Oh, that was slightly painful in more ways than one. All right, we got there in the end, though. Wellington. Long ball over the top for Vinicius to chase. Backs off from that, which is intelligent. Cuevas picks it up. Go on, Cuevas. Oh, he beats him for ease. And there he goes, Vinicius again! Vinicius at the double, and that now is the tie over. 6th goal of the year for him. He's starting to come good. Cuevas, is signing off in style. And this was actually really good play from Cuevas, wasn't it? He just sucked this guy in, sat him down. Excellent ball for Vinicius. 1 touch, and then past the keeper. The save the keeper's made this game. I think he'd be disappointed with that. But that's not our problem. Let's give him some praise now. Oh, it's all Shanghai all of a sudden. The corner had it away. We should get to that. We do. Yuri Ruse back out for Chen Min. Back into the box. It's there again. That's the Quinn this time in on the action. 3-0. That is now definitely game over. They're not scoring 5. And we're putting on a little bit of a demonstration, aren't we now? We threatened to do this in the first half. But second half, we're sort of showing exactly what we can do. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's a good header, isn't it? Jeez, what a header that is. 5 men around him. Questions to be answered in their defence, I would imagine. We might actually now just start resting a few players here, ready for upcoming fixtures. We do have another game in the league coming up. So I'm thinking we might take Le Chen off. He's played quite a bit lately. And deep line playmaker. And is there someone else we want to take off? We're going to have to rest some of the defenders anyway. I might keep Quian fresh for that. Do we rest Chen Min maybe? Let's keep a sub up our sleeves. Chen Min didn't play the last game, so he should be fine. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. How far can we go in this? I don't know if Al-Gharafa, how they're sort of considered in their group. I've heard the name before, and he's off as well. Everything is just going our way now, isn't it? I've heard the name, and I'm pretty sure they have. I want to say they've won their Champions League in the past. Now, how long ago in the past that was, I'm not sure, because they kind of drift in and out of Asian Champions League depending if Sydney FC is in it or not. So I'm back in it this year. Go on, boys. Go on, Sydney. Let's see what we can do here. Can we get a little bit of icing on the cake? Not there. Are we gonna? This might be it. 30 seconds to go. It doesn't look like much else happening. Let's round of applause for Cuevas. He's been a really good player for us. Is his last contribution just gonna be a hack forward? Yeah, I think unfortunately for Cuevas, he's getting on a little bit. He's what, early 30s now, and we just had better options, which is why we brought Federico in. But this is going to be it. We're into the last 8 draw. I'm not sure when that's going to be. Hopefully it'll be reasonably soon enough so we can show it this episode. If not, I'll try and tweet it out, and we'll have a look on Monday. But a passionate well done, boys. They certainly came out that second half, didn't they? So here we go. So Steelers came back. Now they lost at home, didn't they? And they've won away. Evergrande. So it's pretty much Eastern Europe. The only one that Sydney FC went out in the away goals. Stefahan is the only one that got through. It's basically It's South Korea versus China now, isn't it? Which maybe makes it a little bit tougher for us, to be honest. Yeah, Cuevas signs out with a Man of the Match award. I'm glad he went out on top, because he was. Let's have a quick look at him. He's still decent. He is still decent, but you can see he's declining. We had to move on. We had to get a better player in, but he still has what it takes, doesn't he? We showed that there. It fits into our formation really, really well. All right, guys. What we're going to do is I'm going to try and skip forward a few days here, and I think there should be a draw coming up shortly. Alright guys, never mind, the draw isn't until the 29th of July, so it's still about a month or so away. So I'll catch up on that on Monday. I will tweet out our draw over the weekend when I get sort of through to that point playing through. You can see there that it's not till August, the actual games, and it'll be sort of after the Hainan thing. So actually what I might do is I'll put it on next episode. We'll come back for our 2 games in July. That'll be for Monday. I think that's probably the best time to come back. 6th and 14th. Where's Chun? Yeah, we'll come back for the two games in July that we have, and that'll be for Monday, and then we'll do the draw as part of that episode. So I won't actually tweet it out. I'll put it in the episode. But that's all for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, and that was a productive episode, a good point resting players for the Champions League, and then a thumping win on the road in Doha. Please do hit thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you have enjoyed that, and please do subscribe if you have. And as I said, we will be back on Monday for July for Shenzhen and for Jiangsu, and we'll find out who we're playing in the Champions League quarterfinals as well. But until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching, and here are some of our best goals from the mega month of May. Take care.